ToRaH Garden, speaking the absolute truth. ToRaH Nation. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Yashar'el and Yahudah. We're listening to Lorvins. The song is entitled Who I Am. Listening to this preacher, what a disgrace. Something feels so different from what I heard yesterday. From an Israelite along the way. An Israelite along the way. Yahuwah, I give you praise. Somebody tell me who I am. I give you praise, Yahuwah, for your Ruach HaKodesh. I give you praise for you and YAHUSHA in me. I give you praise for having chose. Tell me who I am. Tell me who I am. As I begin to read the scriptures, it all came together for me. Yahuwah, I give you praise for the Besorah and the ToRaH made flesh. I thank you for the truth of YAHUSHA, and that I know the truth. I know who I am. I know who I worship. I know who purchased my Yeshua. Yahuwah, I give you praise. I give you praise. Listen. Lorvins, who I am. I don't own the rights to this music. Yahuwah, take the words of my lips. Take the words of my tongue. Take the reins and reigns. Allow your Ruach HaKodesh allow your Ruach HaKodesh lead me and guide me through every word. Minister to the hearts of these your people on your Shabbat. Yahuwah, I give you praise for your Besorah of truth. I give you praise. I give you praise. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Listen. Hallelujah. Listen. I'm free. Listen. Mishpokai. I'm free. There's no chains holding me. I'm free. Because Yahushua HaMashiach has made me free.
not a slave to idols, not a slave to sin. Sin does not have dominion over me. It doesn't rule in my members. I'm free. I know who I am. You don't hear me? I know who I am. Not only that, I know whose I am. Hallelujah. 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 I know whose I am. You and me and you. I know whose I am. I know who I serve. He has gifted me. With his Ruach, HaKodesh. And I choose to be led by his Ruach HaKodesh, his Ruach of truth. I'm grateful for the people that he has put around me. Who understand this hour and who have the Ruach HaKodesh of truth. We understand who we are. We understand what it means to be free. Not being a slave. Not walking carnally. But walking in the fullness of Yahusha and Yahuwah in us. Free. Free to worship Yahuwah and Yahusha. Free to worship with the Mishpokah. Free. Our forefathers, because of their rebellion, placed us in bondage. But I'm free. Because, not just because I'm Hebrew, but because I received the witness of Yahushua HaMashiach and who Yahusha makes free. Those who receive the Spirit, Ruach HaKodesh, those who receive the baptism, those who receive the blood, those who receive the truth, are free. Last night, I've been off Facebook for a while because it's a battle wage. A battle wage in my body, an attack of Hasatan. It's battle wage. And last night, after having received a word from an Achi, a word that I needed to hear, I did what I needed to do. These things, you know, and you do sometimes methodically. Right? Sometimes we establish patterns of doing things, and the pattern becomes just routine. Not necessarily a routine that is driven by emunah, but it's just something you do. You know? I had to exercise authority again over my household. I had to bind up Ruach forces that had gotten in. This whole Christmas atmosphere, just pagan idolatry. I had to take authority over that, you know. And the wife, she, you know, I had to deal with it, you know. It was not until then that YAHUSHA, Yahudah, began to give me some relief. Get relief. There was the recognition of the seriousness of this attack in this season. Season is a warfare for us. Right? It's warfare. You know, it's an assault. It's an assault on us. We have to understand this assault. We have to understand this attack in order to walk in freedom. Right? So, I went in. I went in. I got angry and I went in. And as a result, you know, I hadn't been able to sleep last few nights. Last night, I slept 11 hours. Had to go in. I had to go in. Cody said, Elder, listen. You gotta take authority over these things. did. Now, it's not like that I've done it before. But I've done it before so routinely that you begin to assume that you can't assume that you can relax on it. Yes. That ToRaH spoke volumes to me. That word. Give me a word, a ToRaH. It's going to help my situation. Give me a ToRaH. Give me a word. Because heaven and earth shall pass away, but the word of Yahudah, that is established for an eternity. Give me a ToRaH. Word. And after she gave me that word, sat there for a second. And Yahudah said, what you gonna do? I began to look around and I began to think and I began to see and I began to understand. It's a little leaven, little stuff that creeps in undetected. Little things that you don't cover. Little things. They become a big thing. Well, needless to say, my post was a song by Lorvins. And I love my Achi. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I love my Achi. And the word in the songs that he sings ministers a traditional feel to me. Listen, don't get me wrong, I love the rap, Hebrew rap, I do. Man, but there's a place in my heart for the lyrical songs that minister the way he sings, presents. Thought about that song after I had finished praying, after I had finished dinner. Sat on the edge of the bed. And I felt the need to post. Not because I feel an urgent need to share my business or to get in a verbal dispute, but because even though you know who you are, and you know whose you are, you have to be reminded of who you are. You have to be reminded of whose you are. fully persuaded, staggering not at the promises of Yahuwah, allure through unbelief. But you gotta be strong in emunah. Be fully persuaded that what he, Yahuwah, has promised, he's well able to perform. Gotta be reminded from the brothers and the sisters and the brothers, the Achis, the Akotis, the Emas, the elders, of who you are. In the midst of that place, you have to be reminded, you got to remember who you are. Remember what YAHUSHA has done. See, and I know, I know you always call me to remind his people of the importance of the Ruach HaKodesh. See, I know what he's called me to do, but at the same time, gotta walk that walk. Hallelujah. Gotta walk that walk. Gotta be counted worthy. I make no apologize for this. I make no apology for this. No. Because I know who I am. I make no apologies for this. I know who I am. See, you have to walk this walk. You have to be prepared to demonstrate your emunah and who you are and what you have in you. Just ain't gonna get by. It's not gonna glide in. You're not gonna go without struggle. Physical adversity. This means you may not do some things. But when YAHUSHA gives you, Yahuwah gives you a message to give to his people, you have to be first partakers. You have to partake in this. You have to. You have to be relentless. In the face of adversity, you have to be relentless. Can't yield. Roll over. Can't concede. This is not that kind of race. You concede, you roll over, you lose, you die. It's not this kind of race. It's not given to the swift, to the strong. What is a race of endurance, acquiring and demanding emunah. I know who I am. I know who I am. Man of Yah, woman of Yah. Yahudah gave me this to give to you. This is early in the morning. It's not my lesson. But I had to take the time to say it. I had to take the time to share it. Because somebody needs to know that in YAHUSHA is the only place by his Ruach HaKodesh in him. Right? Excuse me. The truth. It's the only way they're going to be free. Going to be free any other way. Going to be in bondage. Going to be carnal. Carnal. I don't want carnal. I don't want nothing to do with carnal. I'll minister to carnal. So the carnal can be converted and receive the witness of the Ruach HaKodesh on the inside, so they don't have to be carnal anymore, but that's only for a period. It's only for a season. Carnality is treacherous, it's wicked, it's self-centered, it's self-focused, it's self-driven, it's understood. I understand why people do what they do, because they're carnal. They don't really have the interest of anyone but themselves, because self is who's the focus. I understand this. I understand this. I understand this. It's carnal. It's carnal. It's carnal. So, man of Yah, woman of Yah, I wanted to share it with you. I laid down and Yahudah gave me sweet sleep. Yahudah gave me sweet sleep because I was obedient to a word. And I took authority over Ruach's. When you know who you are, when you have his Ruach HaKodesh, you can bind on earth, exercise authority in the earth, and it'll be honored in the Shamayim. When you know who you are, when you recognize me and you and me, we're one. Man of Yah, woman of Yah, that's all I have right now. We gonna have Shabbat. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Shabbat service. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look, and make no mistake about it. Right? This is a season of wickedness. And people worshiping their elves. They're going all in. They're going all in. Feasts, celebrations. And we're the righteous. And the land is dominated by it. So listen. Listen. We do what we do. Don't be lulled. And listen. If you don't have the Ruach HaKodesh, my suggestion is you You better get it because you ain't going to last. You ain't going to last. And as a Moreh, right, I'm going to suffer along with you as long as I need to suffer with you. Because if you just can't get it, you just don't understand it, right, the sword of truth, because it's tribal. This is tribal. It's tribal. It's tribal. We're working for something. We're looking for the return of Yahushua Mashiach, the gathering of his people. We're looking for the restoration of a nation. We're looking for those things that he has established for us. Ruach. Yahuwah, I pray that this brief word would encourage a witness, testimony to the goodness of Yahuwah. A reminder that in this witching, warlock, demonic season, that your people would recognize and remember who they are. They would remember who they are. That they would take the Besorah of truth by the Ruach HaKodesh and remember who they are. They will call out to those that are Kotis and Achis and elders and Emas and Morehs. They need strength. They would receive a word, a truth, a ToRaH, that would recognize and quicken them to who they are. So we have to be reminded sometimes, even though we understand these things, we walk in these things, we are the Ruach HaKodesh. Paul had to take courage. Received the news from someone else about something good that was important. Like you have to find a word, a Besorah, a ToRaH. Yahuwah, bless your people. Bless the Besorah of truth. Bless the Besorah of truth. Yahuwah, in the name of Yahushua Mashiach in this hour, bless the Besorah of truth. I give you praise. Man of Yah, woman of Yah, called to greatness. Woman of Yahuwah, beautifully and wonderfully made. I'm free. Yeah, I am. I know whose I am. I know whose I am. I know who I belong to. I know I've received his Ruach. Listen, I know. With that I say, listen, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. ToRaH Garden, speaking the absolute truth. ToRaH for the nation.